No, you go lay down in your bed here, Mina. You want me to pick you up so you can say hi to everybody? You do. Oh, you're so big now. Oh, you're gigantic.
Hurry up. Okay.
We're rolling.
Okay. Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back. It's the day after Christmas, and we're gonna paint. Teddy wanted to say hi. He's so big now, I can barely pick him up. Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back. I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday break. I love this time of year, this week between Christmas and New Year's, where it's just sort of everybody's floating and kind of people are playing with stuff that they got for Christmas or Hanukkah. And it's just a very nice, relaxing time to spend time with their family. We're having a lot of fun with the kids. And one got a drum set and the other one's got a piano, and they've been having jam sessions. It's kind of fun. Anyways, last time we were together, I painted this piece using Fiona's wonderful Modular Split Cup, and I had a great time doing it, and I love how this came out. It's so beautiful. It wasn't dry last time to show you guys, but I hope y'all can see all the beautiful details in it right now. And I'm really happy with how this came out, and I'm specifically really in love with this section in here where that permanent red violet blended with the pearl yellow and the gold and gave us this really beautiful, like, I don't even know what color that is, kind of a peachy rose. Really pretty stuff. And I love these pops of the permanent violet dark in there, and the blue is just beautiful. So what we're going to do tonight, after I showed you this one, I have another canvas here. That's a 16 by 20, the same size as that one. And we have our split cup, but tonight, instead of using all 6 chambers, I've taken out 3 of the dividers, so now we have 3 chambers, and I have that same color palette, and we're going to stack the chambers this time and see what the difference is between that and having 6 individual chambers, because I think that's a question that I get a lot. What difference does it make where you put the paint, how many chambers are in there, what do those things do? So tonight we'll be able to see, and we'll have a side-by-side comparison, which I think will be pretty cool. So just really quick, because these are those same colors, let me show you them really fast. This first one is the Amsterdam Pearl Yellow. Beautiful stuff that I was talking about. It combined with the permanent red violet and gave us that gorgeous color. And this is what I really love about the pearl yellow and why I keep using it, because it creates auxiliary colors within the same palette that give you stuff that's different that you wouldn't have ever thought of creating yourself. So I really like this. I think it's an awesome tool, and it's a lot of fun. So that's the pearl yellow. This one is Amsterdam Permanent Red Violet, which is a beautiful color. These are actually all leftovers, and one thing that I wanted to touch on really quick is using leftovers. How do you freshen up your leftovers to make them usable? Well, first of all, I love Glad Press and Seal stuff right here. So I use it all the time, just like this. This is the tub of drips from what I scraped off my table last time. It's got some press and seal on top of it. Keeps the paint not drying up, keeps it nice and moist and wet until I'm ready to use it again. So what I do after that, for example, these cups were about 2/3 full, and I wanted a little bit more volume of paint, so I simply added a little bit of pouring medium, probably a couple teaspoons, and a little bit of Floetrol, another couple of teaspoons, mixed it up. I did actually add some water to each of these to thin them out a little bit, because I felt like they might be a little thick last time. So but that's how you refresh your leftovers. Add a little bit of pouring medium. You can add a little bit of paint if you want to. Add some Floetrol and you're good to go. So that's the permanent red violet. This one is the Golden's Anthraquinone Blue, which is such a beautiful color. And you see how beautifully dark it dried in this piece. So really beautiful stuff. I love that. Okay, so that's Anthraquinone Blue. This one is Titanium White from Amsterdam. I thinned this one out 3 times. It still looks a smidge thick, but you really, with the split cup pours, if you're looking for that wispy, I think if you have it just sinking into itself pretty quickly, see it's not quite sinking right away. It's leaving a little bit of a mountain there. It'll probably be all right. So, but thinner, slightly thinner consistency for the wispy bits. This one is the Permanent Violet Dark from Golden also. See how this one is sinking into itself really fast. And we have our Deco Art Americana Decor Metallics in 24 karat gold. Okay, so I am actually going to add a tiny bit of water to this one, and when I say tiny, I mean tiny. So you'll be able to see. There's literally, can you see, HOA?
Uh-huh.
Like maybe that much, just maybe half a teaspoon at this point. And we're going to get rid of that piece of dog hair. Thank you, Teddy. Teddy had his first Christmas. It was a lot of fun. He got a teddy bear. That kind of makes that like snorting pig noise almost. It was really funny though, because he was kind of like baffled by it. Okay, so there's our white. That's thinned out now. Put our water back. Okay, let's stack our chambers. So I have them set out here how I want to stack them. I'm going to use that permanent red violet with the pearl yellow. We're going to put that on this side. So I'm going to put some red violet in there, and I'm going to put some pearl yellow in there. Then we're going to go back to the pearl, or the permanent red violet. I think that'll be good. Okay. So the next one I want to do with the blue, and the white. I think I'm going to start with a little bit of white. And we're going to put a thicker layer of the blue in. And then a little bit of white. And another layer of blue on top. So I really like the stacking effect from the chambers because I think it breaks up a lot and it doesn't give you those big huge sections of one solid color, which I really like. Okay, so now let's do this last one. We're going to do the permanent violet dark and the gold. So I'm going to start with a little bit of gold and then some of the blue, permanent blue violet. No, permanent violet dark, sorry. Words are hard. Okay, a little bit more gold. We just need to top off the red violet just a little bit so that we have the same amount in each chamber. Okay, cool. By the way, that cup is awesome. When I went to wash it, it was probably one of the best experiences of my life. I had so much fun. I was like, woohoo, look at this, they come out. And it was so easy to get all the paint out of the inside of it. So kudos to Fiona and kudos to Fluid Art Co. for creating an amazing, amazing product that was super easy to wash. Because any of you who've ever washed a regular split cup know exactly what I'm talking about and why I'm loving that that was so easy. So good job. Okay, we're going to start with a puddle of gold. And then I'm going to put some white on top of that. Okay. So, I'm excited about this. Are you excited, HOA?
Oh yeah. It's what I live for.
Okay, so we're going to do a straight pour from up high, and we're kind of going to wander around a little bit. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Aye, lass, that I am.
Okay, here we go. We're going to see where it starts to show the stacked colors. I hope soon. Yes, here we go. Ooh, that's pretty. So yeah, this is working much better now that it's a little thinned out. It's interesting. Okay. Go back this way. love this. And these edges, I'm not sure why it started to get kind of twisty and turny. I'm going to turn my canvas a little bit though. Just kind of shove that back down towards the middle again. Okay, let's see. The only thing you want to be careful of is that your drips are not a lot thicker, and since I thinned out all the paint, I'm going to thin out the drips a little bit. Okay. And water is a really, really amazing tool that you have at your disposal. It's not expensive. I don't use distilled water or anything. I know there are people who do, but for me, I just get tap water from my sink. All right, let's go around this with our flow extender. Get some on our corners. Ooh, there's a lot. Okay. Alright. This is cool. So last time we did this and I was getting that straight pour effect, I was like, ooh, I want to do a ring pour. But looking at the other piece, it turned out really, really pretty. So I'm going to trust the process and just go with it. And we're going to see what happens. I love this though. This is gorgeous. Okay. So let's tilt this out and see what happens. And get the weight of the paint, and we're going to go down and off this corner. Back to the center. Take this back towards the middle. I'm going to go down. I'm going to go towards this edge. Take this off. Float. Bring it down. I don't know why I didn't get that blue off of the corner, but we'll get that in a second. If you see something in your paint, get it out. Wiggle the edge off. And come back to the center a bit. Off this corner. Which is kind of dumb because I'm losing the part that I really liked. Let this float down. See, I still don't like that part very much. So we're going to open this up and get rid of some of that down there. And see what happens. And if we hate it, we'll pour it again. Okay, there's some things that I really like. I really like this hole from about here on this way. From there that way I don't like it. So we're going to tilt it some more and get some more of that off. Probably to about here. And we'll see where we are. And this is the nice thing about the gel gloss. When you use gel gloss to make your pouring medium, your paint is very elastic and it does stretch. So you can take off a lot more paint without the rest of it breaking. See, now I'm digging this. I think this is cool. Take off a little bit more. I think that's pretty neat. What do you think, HOA? Should we take more off?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I'll come back this way just a little bit because I don't want any of that top part to disappear. So now the weight of the paint is about here. We're going to take more of this off. But not too much. I think we're pretty much there. Okay, we're going to take it back down the other way just a little bit, and it's going to stretch out this top part and make it really pretty. Yeah, that's much better.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I like the transparency that we're getting. That's awesome. And see, we've stretched out that side so much now that there are cells popping through because the top layer of paint is pretty thin. Yeah, that's cool. I really like that. That's awesome. Let's see if I can get this side to come down just a little bit. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna wipe my hands off so I can go to it. I love that. That's awesome. That big fat boulder cells in there. Cool. All right. So there we go with our stacked 3-chamber Fiona's Modular Split Cup from Fluid Art Co. And I think this came awesome. So the whole thing with stacking the chambers is we don't have a lot of solid areas where we have no blending. Like just pretty much in here and in here is the only really solid part. Everything else you can see the dual colors, like the blue and the white in there, and the purple and the gold. And then in here we have all of that red violet with the pearl yellow. So this is cool. I'm very happy. I love this softer part. I love this lacing and those like lightning-y sort of lines. I really like this area too. So this is cool. I'm happy now. And I will show you guys when it's dry. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you again to Fiona, my dear, dear friend. I love you so much. Thank you for all the inspiration and being as awesome and amazing as you are. And thank you so much to the folks at Fluid Art Co. for an amazing cup. So you can get your own modular split cup designed by Fiona at www.fluid-art.co. So this was awesome. I will show you guys when it's dry. Thanks so much for being here. Oh, I wanted to show them to you side by side, but I'm not going to put that one down in pink, so I'll just hold it. So that's the first one, and there's our second one. So we'll see how that one dries. I think it's going to be beautiful though. So we'll be right back. So this a couple days later, not really dry here yet because it's been kind of cold and raining, but such beautiful colors in this one. Really, really happy with how this turned out. I love this transparency in here from where we really stretched it out, and you can see the anthraquinone with that beautiful titanium white and the pearl yellow. Really, really pretty. Gorgeous section over here.
And that transparency is also from using the gel gloss and the ability to stretch it out. And here is really pretty too. Cool stuff. So, loving the little split cup. It's kind of amazing. Loving washing the split cup. Thank you again to both Fiona and Fluid Art Co. And hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful holiday break. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.